Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well and having a great day. Now in today's video it's going to be something completely different to what I've done on my channel so far. So as you know, we are in autumn, Halloween is around the corner, so I thought why not do some DIY crafts on some items that I've picked up in various stores. So I've been to Poundland and I've been to HomeSense, and I've also been to a shop called The Works, and most of the items that I'm going to be using have all been purchased on a budget, and they're all going to be made on the budget. Also, the great thing about these items that I've actually made, I haven't used any glue whatsoever, but I've actually used my own initiative to sort of jazz them up a little bit to make it budget friendly, so anyone can actually produce these using, you know, materials that you've got around your home. And I can't wait to actually show you them. I'm going to be doing another project with my son using some items that we just got around the home to make some lovely gorgeous autumnal pumpkins. So let's get to it. Okay, so for this first project, I'm going to be using one of these polystyrene pumpkins, which I picked up in Poundland. This one was originally the black glittered one with the little light thing underneath here. I've taken the light thing out, so I don't actually need to use that. And I didn't really have to spray this white, but I was actually going to be doing a different kind of pumpkin design with this, but I've changed my mind halfway through. So what I'm going to be doing with this now is using some napkins which I picked up in HomeSense. They're absolutely beautiful. They're monochrome, as you can see. It's got the wheat design on it with leaves. So I thought that was really autumny and so pretty as well. So what I'm going to be doing with these is just using a couple of sheets to wrap the pumpkin. And then I'm going to use just a bit of string. I don't know how many meters of this string I've got here. Maybe 1.5 meters of this rope string. First thing I'm going to do is just place the pumpkin upside down, then just make sure that it's in the middle. I'm going to take the corner of the napkin and just push it down into the hole, and then picking up the napkin as I'm going around, pushing it in, almost creating like a pleat design around the pumpkin. I'm just folding it and then pushing it down. You don't have to use any glue at all. You're just literally picking up the tissue paper and then pushing it down. So it looks like this. So I'm going to take another sheet. And then do exactly the same thing, but just turning the pumpkin around this time. So I'm covering the last part of the pumpkin from the previous napkin. I'm just going round like that, and as you can see, it's taken its own shape. I'm just going to flip it around now, pierce a hole with my finger through the other side of the pumpkin so the stem can fit back in there. And then I'm just going to use this rope, wrap it around the pumpkin, feeling where the pumpkin creases are, and literally just doing like almost like a spider effect, I would say. Then I'm just turning it upside down here. And then I'm just going to pull it all in together and then tie a couple of knots underneath the pumpkin there, and then just poke those extra bits of rope inside like that. Then turn it back around, separate the top part here in order for me to just fit the stem in. And there you have it. Beautifully tissue wrapped pumpkin. And I think that looks really amazing. Big transformation from what it was before. Absolutely love that. So for this one, I'm actually going to glam it up using some stick-on gemstones, which I picked up in Poundland. So I'm going to go ahead and use the gemstones and pop them all over the pumpkin creases to give that effect of glam. And then just start this from here and then bring them down. The good thing about these, they're actually self-adhesive, so you don't have to use any glue at all on them. So I might just do alternate ones for now. Doesn't have to be perfect because it's really just a craft project, and this is really the first time that I'm attempting to do anything like this. So if you're liking what you see at the moment, please don't forget to subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I'm absolutely loving how this is turning out, and this pumpkin here that I'm doing is inspired by something that I've seen on your social media, on Pinterest. Also, what I've seen in HomeSense and TK Maxx. So what I'm going to do with this bit here, I'm going to cut a sheet of the gemstone in half and then continue to place them onto the pumpkin like that. I should have really cut these in half before, but to be fair with you, I wasn't sure of what I was going to be doing. I've literally just gone for this. You know, my son's gone for a little nap, so I thought, let me just get on and do this. So I'm just doing it as the idea comes to my mind. I must say it's looking very beautiful and very glam. I'm just going to add a little bit of glitter to it as well. So for adding the glitter, I'm actually just going to use some silver nail polish, which I got in Primark. It is actually quick drying polish, so I'm literally just going to paint it around the edges like so, and then go in with the glitter. The glitter should actually just stick to the nail polish. Now, I'm not a great fan of glitter, but I saw this one and it came with like a little shaker, so just use it how you need it. I'm just going to leave those to dry and then come back to you, but look how amazing this is looking already. It still needs to dry a little bit, and this is my glam pumpkin. Okay, so moving on to the next one, I've got this pumpkin. It was actually one of the Boo ones, so I just see a little bit of the writing coming through there, but that's absolutely fine. I'm going to use some of this beautiful grey lace ribbon, which I picked up in the works. So with this one, I'm just going to pop the ribbon inside like that, and then go back up with it. Yeah, so the whole good point about not having to use a glue gun for any project is that you can just reuse the items without them getting ruined with the glue, and this is actually working out fine like this. Really good idea. I've just used look how this is looking absolutely beautiful. And the reason why I've chosen these colours, because it goes with a lot of my home decor at the moment. You know, I've got a lot of whites, I've got a lot of greys, so I thought if I'm making something, it's going to be sat in my house. I want it to be like something that I can obviously bear looking at, you know, for the duration of autumn, really. I mean, these are not just for Halloween, it's more autumnal. So that's the finishing touch of the lace ribbon being added. Absolutely love how this is looking. I think what I'm going to do is put the stem back on, cut some of the ribbon off. I may have to put some of this double-sided tape around it because I really don't want to use the hot glue gun. This double-sided tape should do the job just as well. And if you're looking for this double-sided tape, it's actually in the shop called The Works. It's the slim one, so it's really good for crafts. Small areas that you need to stick down. This is an alternative to glue gunning. So that's in The Works. So I've got the end of the sticky bit there. Now I'm just going to take the ribbon and wrap it around the stem and then literally just tuck it under the stem bit there. Beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to decorate this wicker wreath, which I also got from Poundland. I've got a couple of items that I'm going to use. I'm going to be using some pine cones, some of this string, and this lovely flower arrangement that I also picked up in Poundland. Okay, so I'm going to start just by wrapping the foliage around the wreath, because again I do not want to use any form of glue at all for this project. Just want to really keep it simple. That's already taking shape, and then I'm just going to pop these leaves back on. Okay, so that's looking quite autumnal already. I like how that's taking shape. So I'm just going to now take the pine cones and using some of the string, I'm just going to attach the pine cone. It's actually giving me inspiration for making my own Christmas wreath or redecorating a Christmas wreath that I've had from last year or previous years. So again, I'm just going to add that there, and this time I'm just going to wrap it around this way. Put one more just here. Please bear with me. Just going to go ahead now and trim off these extra bits of string that's sticking out. Simple autumnal wreath. Okay, so my next project involves one of these acrylic fish bowls from Poundland, some of the foliage that we picked from the park, and then using one of these faux candles that light up. Okay, so I'm going to start with the candle in the middle. And then I'm just going to pop the foliage, actually, I'm going to pop the foliage in no particular order, just literally just throwing it all in. Like that. See all those lovely autumn colours, you've got the greens, you've got the reds, you've got the browns. Then I'm going to pop the candle in. Like that. Just going to add more of the leaves and then this stem of ivy around the candle. Like so. And this foliage. I'm just going to take the rope and pop it round like that. Again, I'm not using any glue. I'm going to just tie a knot in the top part of that and then go around it again. Just go around a couple of times. And then I'm just going to tuck it under like that. That becomes my gorgeous autumnal lantern. It looks so lovely, so pretty, such a nice warm glow from the candlelight inside. And I just love how this has turned out. So those were my autumnal themed DIY crafts that I've created. I must say, out of all the items, this is my favourite. Please let me know which of the items is your favourite and if you were inspired by this video. So we've got the Glam pumpkin, which is absolutely gorgeous. Monochrome tissue paper pumpkin. And then this beautiful grey laced wrapped pumpkin. Not forgetting the gorgeous wreath that I made as well. I didn't really want to do any scary kind of Halloween themed pumpkins. I've gone for the subtle touch with the pumpkins and I hope you like them. So thank you so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. Please let me know in the comments below if you'd like to see more DIY from me on my channel. So thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Bye.